All right, here's a lesson by request, Never Going Back Again by Fleetwood Mac, Lindsey Buckingham on the guitar. So we're gonna have a capo on the 4th fret. Make sure you retune when you put your capo on. And then I'm gonna play you this first part. There's basically 2 parts, and they just go over and over a lot of different times. Okay, so that's the whole first part. We're gonna have an open on the big string, 4 and 3, that's on the 4th string and the 2nd string. So now we have this 2 here in the 3rd string. Now we're gonna do a kind of a double hammer on here. So we're gonna have the 2s on these 3 big strings, hammering into the 4 on the 4th string and the 3 on the 2nd string. So we got, so the same place you had your 4 and 3, that's where you hammer into as well. So now we're gonna go open and then 2 on these 2 big strings. So open 2 and then 5, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, and that's a little 5 and then 3 and 2. So we got 0, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2. Now the second one, open on the big one. We're pulling those off, so that's kind of interesting. You got to get your bar real tight so you can pull those 2 off. And then 2 on the 3rd string to open on the 3rd and 1st. Okay, so let's look at all that. We got 0, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2. Pull off, and then 2 to open, open. Now we're gonna have open on the big one with 3 on the 2nd string. Then we're gonna go to that 2 on the 3rd string, 5, 3, 2, 5, 3. So this new one is. So all together we got. Okay, now we have to bar these 2s and get a pinky over here on the 2nd string. So 3 strings of 2s here with a pinky on the 5th of the 2nd string. We got to go. So you can hit that 3rd string with this little one, or you could just do it where it's like a 2, 5, 2, 2, 5, 2, 2, 5, 2. Okay, and then we're gonna have. So this is the 3 on the 2nd string with the big one open, to the 2 here, to the 4 on the big one. So, and then we're gonna do a double hammer on. So you can either use one finger. You could use 2 different fingers to hammer into those opens on the 3rd and 1st to the 2s, back to the opens, and to your 4, 3. But you want to use these because we have that same shape we got to do a little thing with. So once again on this, we got open in 3, 2, 4, double hammer on, opens, 4 and 3, and then 4 on the big one, little 5. And then you pause a slight second and go 2, 4, and 3. So. Okay, so that's our part A. Let's look at it all again. We got open and 4, 3. And then 2, hammer. And then this shape. Open. Pull off. We have the new thing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of the 2, 5, 2 with one more 2 at the end on the bottom. 3, 4, 5, and then we switch to this one. Okay, now our next part is going to be. Okay, so that's our part B. So taking it nice and slow, we got open, the big one, and then we have 7 and 10. So this looks like it's right by this 12 here. So, but we got the 7 and the little 10 here. And you wait a second, you go little 9, and and then 7/7 on those two big ones. And then we're going to bring this pinky in here, get these bottom two tens. So da da dum da da dum da dum. And then we're gonna, next time it's a little different. We're gonna go open 7/10 and then 9/8. So real quick we hit the little 9, the 8, and then the 7/7. So we're back to the. Then we're back to the first one of these. Now this tricky little ending, we have open on the second string to our 4 and 3, little pause, and then 2, 2, 2. And that was second string to fourth and third. So now we're gonna hit 4 and 3 here, 4 in the third string with 3. So we have, and then 2, 5, 2 on the second, 5 on the first, 2 on the third, and that hammer on the fourth and second string again. So the end part of this is, so to me that's the hardest part. And then we're back to the beginning part. We got our other part. Okay, now at the ending of the song, we're going to get into the first part. It'll have a different ending. It'll just strum the chord 4, 2, and 3 there. So. Okay, Never Going Back Again, Fleetwood Mac, Lindsey Buckingham. So on the tab, I kind of walk you through how the arrangement goes and which part it does and everything. But it basically doesn't do this one until the very end. Okay, so I'll go through one more time on these things kind of slow. Okay, and then we got the other part. Ending. All right, thanks a lot for watching. We'll talk to you all soon.